Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive with us.
Always a pleasure to be here.
So today we're diving into Avengers Endgame.
Endgame. Yeah.
This one is well, it's a big one.
It is. How do we even begin to unpack all of this?
Right. I mean, where do we even start?
Well, I think the starting point has to be the aftermath, right?
Okay, yeah, the aftermath of the snap.
Yeah, Thanos' snap, wiping out half of all life.
And the world is just reeling.
Reeling, yeah. Governments are falling apart. There's chaos everywhere.
People are just trying to survive.
Exactly. But it's more than just societal collapse. It's the personal loss that really hits you.
Yeah, we see that right away with Clint Barton.
Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye losing his entire family.
Gone just like that.
One minute he's teaching his daughter archery, the next she's just gone.
It's brutal. It's a gut punch right from the start.
And it really sets the tone for the whole movie.
This sense of loss, this grief that permeates everything.
And then we have Tony Stark adrift in space.
Alone, running out of oxygen, recording a message for Pepper.
That message is chilling.
It is, Tony's always had that kind of fatalistic streak, but this is different.
This is existential dread.
Yeah, he's facing his own mortality in a way he never has before.
And he can't invent his way out of it.
Exactly. He's always used technology to solve problems, but this is beyond technology.
This is the vastness of space.
Yeah.
The ultimate unknown.
And it breaks him.
Then we have Captain Marvel's arrival.
Talk about a grand entrance.
Right. She just swoops in, saves Tony, brings him back to Earth.
It's that classic superhero moment, hope arrives in the nick of time.
But it also raises some questions, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I mean, if one person is that powerful, what does it mean for everyone else?
It's a good point, right? It makes you wonder about reliance, about what happens when that one solution isn't available.
And we see that even with Captain Marvel, the Avengers are still facing impossible odds.
They track down Thanos finally.
Only to find out he's destroyed the Infinity Stones.
Their one hope of reversing the snap is gone.
It's devastating.
Utterly devastating. They put everything into finding him, and it's all for nothing.
5 years pass.
5 years of trying to cope with this unimaginable loss.
We see deserted cities, support groups, people just trying to survive.
A world that's lost its way.
Even Steve Rogers, Captain America, he seems defeated.
He's leading these support groups, trying to help people move on.
But you can see the weight of it all on him.
He's carrying the burden of leadership, the burden of hope in a world that's lost so much.
And then out of nowhere, Scott Lang, Ant-Man.
Back from the quantum realm.
He was stuck there. Remember, time works differently in the quantum realm.
Yeah, he thought he was gone for like 5 hours, but it's been 5 years.
And he comes back with this crazy idea.
A time heist.
They're going to travel back in time, get the Infinity Stones before Thanos destroys them.
It's a long shot, but it's their only hope.
I love how they set this up in the script.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Smart Hulk trying to explain quantum physics.
And everyone else is referencing Back to the Future.
It's this perfect blend of science fiction and pop culture.
It makes the impossible feel almost believable.
And you see Tony Stark. He's reluctant at first.
He's a father. Now he understands the risks in a way he didn't before.
But that photo of Peter Parker,
Spider-Man.
yeah, the kid he feels responsible for it, changes his mind.
He can't just sit back and do nothing, not when there's a chance to bring Peter back.
That photo and that line from his daughter, I love you 3000, gets me every time.
It shows what's at stake for Tony. It's not just the universe, it's his family, his future.
And you, the viewer, you're in on something the characters aren't.
Right, we know Thanos has already destroyed the stones.
So there's this dramatic irony, this tension, knowing their plan is built on something that's already gone.
It's brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant.
So Tony cracks the code for time travel. They assemble the team. The time heist is a go.
Multiple missions, different points in history, so much potential for things to go wrong.
And that is where we'll pick up in part 2.
Stay tuned, folks. Things are about to get really interesting. Last we left off, our heroes were about to embark on the time heist, the most audacious mission in maybe ever.
Stealing the Infinity Stones from different points in history.
Talk about pressure.
So they split into teams, each targeting a specific stone and a specific moment in time.
First up, we've got Smart Hulk heading to New York City 2012.
Back to the Battle of New York from the first Avengers movie.
They need a Tesseract. The scepter Loki was wielding, AD the Time Stone, all from that one crazy day.
Talk about a shopping list.
And it's not just grab and go.
Oh no, the ancient one. She's guarding the time stone.
And she's not giving it up easily.
She's not about to let some big green rage monster mess with the fabric of reality.
This scene is so cool.
It is. She separates Hulk from Banner to test his intentions.
It's not just about brute force, it's about understanding the consequences of messing with time.
And Banner, he proves he's worthy of that responsibility.
Meanwhile, Thor and Rocket, they're off to Asgard.
Also in 2013.
Get to Reality Stone the Aether.
Thor! The Dark World fans will remember that one.
But it's more than just a mission to get a stone. Thor gets to see his mother Frigga again.
Knowing what happens to her later, it adds this whole other layer of emotion to their reunion.
It's bittersweet.
Definitely. And Frigga, she gives Thor some much-needed wisdom about failure and finding himself.
It's like even gods need guidance sometimes.
They're not immune to pain and loss.
Okay, now things get a little dicey with Rhodey and Nebula.
They're on Mirage trying to get the Power Stone before Peter Quill does.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
But remember Nebula, she's a cyborg. She's connected to her past self.
And Thanos in the past, he senses that connection.
He sees what present Nebula is doing.
Talk about a wrench in the plan.
It raises the stakes big time.
Back in New York, Steve and Tony are trying to blend in, get the Tesseract and the Scepter.
Of course, things go hilariously wrong.
Steve ends up fighting his past self.
The Hail Hydra bit, classic.
It's such a clever way to use time travel to create both humor and tension.
It's like Steve is using his knowledge of the future to his advantage.
Who else could pull that off?
Nobody, that's who.
Meanwhile, Ant-Man gets tasked with shrinking down and getting into Tony's old arc reactor.
To cause a distraction.
Let's just say things get a little awkward.
Ant-Man's stuck in Tony's chest piece complaining about Axe body spray.
It's a much-needed moment of comic relief.
We definitely needed a laugh after that tense scene with Nebula and Thanos.
But the fun doesn't last, Loki. He gets his hands on the Tesseract and escapes.
Throwing another wrench in the works.
So Tony and Steve have to improvise. They travel back even further to 1970.
To get the Tesseract from a S.H.I.E.L.D. facility.
This leads to one of the most emotional scenes in the movie.
Tony runs into his father, Howard Stark.
A younger, more idealistic version of the man he knew.
It's a chance for Tony to see his dad in a new light.
To understand him better.
And you see Tony soften. He even admits that his dad dropped the odd pearl.
It shows how much he's grown. How he's finally recognizing the good in his father.
Time travel isn't just about retrieving an object, it's about self-discovery, too.
While Tony's having this father-son moment, Steve catches a glimpse of Peggy Carter.
The love of his life.
Working in her office, it's heartbreaking.
Knowing their history, the sacrifices they've both made.
Okay, speaking of heartbreak, let's check in on Clint and Natasha.
They've reached Vormir.
And the price for the Soul Stone is steep.
A soul for a soul.
It's dark. It's heavy. It forces them to confront their own mortality.
And their friendship.
They end up fighting over who sacrifices themselves.
It's just devastating. You see how much they care about each other.
And the choice they're forced to make.
Natasha's sacrifice, it's a turning point in the movie.
It casts a shadow over everything that follows.
Back at the Avengers compound, they have all the stones.
But the victory feels hollow.
They paid a heavy price.
And now the question is, who can wield the Infinity Gauntlet?
It's not a power anyone takes lightly.
The fate of the universe literally in their hands.
When we left off, the Avengers were facing a new challenge. They had the Infinity Stones.
But using them, that's a whole other level of responsibility.
Yeah, the weight of Natasha's sacrifice is still heavy, you know.
It's a reminder of what's at stake here.
Exactly. So the question becomes, who's going to snap their fingers and bring everyone back?
Thor wants to do it.
Driven by grief and guilt.
He thinks he's the one who failed.
But it's Smart Hulk who ultimately steps up.
He's the best combination of Banner's intelligence and Hulk's strength.
But even he is affected by the power of the Infinity Gauntlet.
That scene where he puts it on, oh man.
You can see the energy coursing through him. It's intense.
And then the silence after the snap.
Just waiting, wondering if it worked.
It's such a powerful moment.
The tension is palpable.
And then slowly we start to see signs of life.
People reappearing, things returning to normal.
But just as the relief starts to set in, Thanos attacks.
He's traveled through time to stop them.
And now it's all-out war.
The fate of the universe hanging in the balance.
Everyone who was snapped away, they're back.
Black Panther, Doctor Strange, the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's amazing.
And then in the middle of all this chaos, Steve Rogers picks up Mjolnir.
Thor's hammer. I still get chills thinking about that scene.
Thor's reaction, I knew it.
It's perfect. It's like he always believed in Steve.
The validation of Steve's character, his worthiness.
He's the only one who could wield that hammer.
But even with Captain America wielding Mjolnir, the fight is brutal.
Thanos is relentless. He's convinced he's right.
It's that clash of ideologies, right? The Avengers fighting for life, for freedom versus Thanos' vision of a remade universe.
And just when it seems like Thanos is going to win, Tony Stark makes the ultimate sacrifice.
He uses the Infinity Stones to wipe out Thanos and his army.
Saving the universe, but at the cost of his own life.
And I am Iron Man.
Such a powerful line. It brings his whole journey full circle.
He started as this cocky billionaire, and he ends up sacrificing everything for others.
Talk about character development.
It's a reminder that even flawed individuals can become heroes.
In the aftermath, we see the other Avengers dealing with Tony's loss.
That scene at his funeral, it's so emotional.
It's not just about mourning Tony, it's about carrying on his legacy.
And then Steve Rogers passing his shield to Sam Wilson.
A new Captain America for a new era.
It's a symbol of hope, a passing of the torch.
Avengers Endgame. It's more than just a superhero movie.
It's a story about loss, sacrifice, hope.
And the importance of fighting for what you believe in, even when the odds are stacked against you.
It's a film that stays with you long after you've seen it.
It makes you think about the choices we make, the sacrifices we're willing to make for the greater good.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive into Avengers Endgame.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell.
And if you want to support us, check out the link to our Patreon in the description.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, keep diving deep.